Japan isn't just another place on the map. It's like a glitch in the matrix, you know? It's where the year 2300 smashes right into ancient traditions. You've got a country that feels both hyper-futuristic and incredibly timeless, sometimes on the very same street. But you know what? Most travelers only ever see the surface level. Today, we're going way deeper. We're giving you the complete playbook to navigate this amazing country like you've been there a dozen times. So let's get right into it, because look, with the right information, you can totally transform your trip from just a regular vacation into a smooth, seamless adventure. These aren't just tips. They are literally the cheat codes that unlock a completely different way to experience Japan. Okay, so the clock starts ticking the second your plane touches down. That first hour in a new country, it's absolutely crucial. And the number one challenge is always the same. Getting connected so you can figure out where you're going, talk to people, and just start your trip without any of that initial stress. Right? That's the feeling. You're looking around, the signs are in a language you might not recognize, you need to find your hotel, you want to let everyone back home know you landed safely. I mean, that phone in your pocket is basically your lifeline, but only if it actually works. So what's the smartest move here?
Here's the breakdown. For instant, easy, and super budget-friendly access, an eSIM like Saily is your best bet, hands down. You can set it all up online before you even leave home, and for as little as maybe $4, you're online the moment you land. Now, if you're staying for a while or you think you'll need an actual Japanese phone number, a local SIM like Mobile is fantastic. The coverage is great. Just know you'll have to take a few minutes to register it with your passport right there at the airport.
All right, you're connected. Now let's talk about getting around. Japan's transit system is an absolute marvel of efficiency. It's incredible. But let's be honest, to a first-timer, it can look like a crazy, impossibly complex web. Don't worry though, we're about to make it all make sense so you can just glide through the country like a total pro. So how do you choose what's best for long-distance travel? Well, it really depends on what you're optimizing for. If you need to cover a massive distance and you need to do it fast, a domestic flight is the way to go. If you want that iconic Japanese experience of speed and comfort, you have to ride the Shinkansen. But hey, if you're on a tight budget, don't sleep on the overnight buses. Seriously, they save you money on the trip and on a night's accommodation. It's a great hack. And what about just getting around the cities day to day? Public transport is king. No question. It's affordable, unbelievably safe, and it'll get you pretty much anywhere you need to go. Walking is fantastic, of course. It's flexible and free. But let me give you a little heads up. Taxis in Japan are notoriously expensive, like really expensive. Use them only if you're in a real pinch. Now, to really master the system, you need the right toolkit. Think of these as your travel power-ups. An IC card, like a Suica or Pasmo, is non-negotiable. You'll use it to just tap and go on local trains and buses. For long distances, the Japan Rail Pass can be a huge money saver. In an app like Japan Transit Planner, yeah, that's your new best friend. It's your guide to the entire system. Okay, listen up, because this next tip, and I am not exaggerating here, is the single most game-changing piece of advice for anyone traveling in Japan. Seriously, if you only remember one thing from this whole guide, make it this one. This is the secret that unlocks true travel freedom. Just picture it for a second. You arrive in a beautiful new city, you step off that sleek bullet train, and instead of immediately having to wrestle a giant suitcase through a crowded station and up who knows how many flights of stairs, you're just carrying a small day pack. You are completely free to start exploring right away. How amazing does that sound? Well, it's real, and it's called Taku Haibine. It's a luggage forwarding service, and it is phenomenally, unbelievably efficient and reliable. The biggest company is Yamato Transport, and you'll start seeing their little black cat logo everywhere once you know to look for it. Basically, you can ship your big bags from one hotel to the next, and poof, they're just waiting for you when you check in. And you're probably thinking, it's got to be complicated, right? Nope. It's so easy. You can do it right from the airport, from your hotel's front desk, or even from most convenience stores. You know, a conveni. You fill out one simple form, you pay the fee, and that's it. Your bags are off, and you are totally unburdened. And here's the best part, the cost. Get this. It costs around $20 to send a standard suitcase across the country. It is without a doubt the best $20 you will spend on your entire trip, period. It completely changes how you move and what you can do. Okay, so you always hear the cliche, right? Japan is one of the safest countries in the world. And you know what? It absolutely is. But being safe doesn't mean being complacent. Let's get past the cliche and talk about some actual, real-world, street-smart things to keep in mind. I mean, the facts really do speak for themselves. violent crime is extremely rare. You can walk around with a sense of peace that you just don't feel in a lot of other places. But, and this is an important but, like anywhere on Earth, it pays to be aware of your surroundings, especially in certain situations. And we're talking specifically about some of the big nightlife districts like Kabukicho in Tokyo. The main risk here isn't about violence or anything like that. It's more about petty crime that targets tourists. Usually, this looks like a bar scam, where someone lures you into a place and then hits you with a ridiculous bill. It's super easy to avoid, but you just have to know that it's a thing. So here's your simple playbook for prevention. In those nightlife areas, just always confirm the prices before you order anything. Simple. In really crowded tourist spots, keep your wallet and phone secure, just like you would anywhere. And for women traveling, be aware that there are women-only train cars during rush hour. They exist for a reason, and they can make your commute a lot more comfortable. Let's all hope you never, ever need these, but please, commit them to memory right now. It's 110 for the police, and it's 119 for an ambulance or the fire department. Got it? Simple and so important to know. Okay, we're in the home stretch. This is your final pro-level briefing. We've covered getting connected, getting around, and staying safe. Now for the lightning round on etiquette. These are the little things that make a huge difference in showing respect and just blending in. Let's start with the big ones. Always take your shoes off when you're going inside someone's home or a lot of traditional places like temples or ryokans. A simple bow is a standard, respectful greeting. Oh, and here's one people mess up. Try to avoid eating while you're walking down the street. It's just considered a little impolite. And that brings us to the one question that causes the most confusion of all. Yes, the age-old question. This is the one every single traveler asks, and it causes so much stress. So let's just settle this once and for all, right here, right now. The answer is a hard, definite 100% no. Don't do it. In Japan, excellent service is the standard. It's the baseline. It's not something that needs an extra reward. Tipping just isn't part of the culture. And honestly, in a lot of cases, it'll be politely refused because it can come across as a little rude, almost like you're implying their employer doesn't pay them enough. A simple, polite, and heartfelt arigato gozaimasu, thank you very much, is all the appreciation they need. And there you have it. You're connected, you know how to navigate the transit grid like the boss, you know the secret to traveling light, staying safe, and being a respectful guest. The tutorial level is officially over. You've got the playbook. So the only question left is, are you ready to go explore?